Namah Shivaya. Hi friends, how are you? In this video we are going to learn about differences between the upper motor neuron and lower motor neuron paralysis. Okay, upper motor neuron and lower motor neuron paralysis. First, muscle affected in upper motor neuron paralysis in groups, not individual muscles. Okay, when it in lower motor neuron paralysis, individual muscles are affected. Next, about size of the muscles. Size of the muscles. No atrophy in upper motor neuron paralysis. In lower motor neuron paralysis, atrophy is a pronounced feature. Next, type of paralysis in upper motor neuron paralysis. It is spastic paralysis. It is hypertonia paralysis in upper motor neuron paralysis. When it comes to lower motor neuron paralysis, it is placid paralysis or hypotonia. Placid paralysis or hypotonia. Next, tendon reflexes. Tendon reflexes in upper motor neuron paralysis are exaggerated. In lower motor neuron paralysis, diminished or absent. Okay, diminished or absent tendon reflexes. And flexor reflexes and the superficial reflexes in upper motor neuron paralysis absent. Superficial reflexes in upper motor neuron paralysis absent. It in also in lower motor neuron superficial reflexes are absent. Both in upper and lower motor neuron paralysis superficial reflexes are absent. Okay, next, Babinski sign. Okay, Babinski sign in upper motor neuron paralysis, extensor plantar response. Babinski sign is extensor plantar response. Okay, when it comes to lower motor neuron paralysis, Babinski sign in flexor plantar response. In upper motor neuron, extensor plantar response. In lower motor neuron, flexor plantar response. That is about Babinski sign. Next, involuntary movements. Involuntary movements are absent in upper motor neuron paralysis. Involuntary movements are present in the form of fascicular switches in lower motor neuron paralysis. Involuntary movements are present in lower motor neuron paralysis in the form of fascicular switches. Next, EMG changes. No denervation potential in upper motor neuron paralysis. Denervation potential seen in EMG in lower motor neuron paralysis. Next, nerve conduction study. No abnormalities seen in upper motor neuron paralysis. When it comes to lower motor neuron paralysis, decrease in nerve conduction is observed. Okay, this is about the differences between upper motor neuron and lower motor neuron paralysis. Okay, what we learn about muscles affected, size of the muscle, type of paralysis, tendon reflexes, superficial reflexes, and Babinski sign, involuntary movements, and EMG changes, and nerve conduction. Okay, when it comes to upper motor neuron paralysis and muscle affected in groups, no atrophy, and the paralysis type is spastic paralysis, also called hypertonia, and tendon reflex is exaggerated, superficial reflex is absent, and when it comes to Babinski sign, it is extensor plantar response, and it is about the involuntary. Involuntary is absent. About nervation, no denervation potential. There is no abnormalities in nerve conduction. Next, when we see at lower motor neuron paralysis, individual muscles are affected. Atrophy is pronounced feature. Okay, atrophy in muscle is pronounced feature. And type of paralysis in lower motor neuron paralysis is flaccid paralysis, also called hypotonia. And tendon reflexes are diminished or absent. Next comes to superficial reflexes is absent both in upper and lower motor neuron paralysis. Okay, in both superficial paralysis is absent, superficial reflexes is absent. When come to Babinski sign in lower motor neuron, it is flexor plantar response, and involuntary movement is present in the form of fascicular switches. And denervation potential seen in EMG, denervation potential seen in EMG, and the decreased nerve conduction, these are seen in lower motor neuron paralysis. Okay guys, I think it is clear to you. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.